So I'm Joe Garza here. I'm going to show you the summertime Stillwater indicator setup and how to tie that leader. We're going to start with a Scientific Angler 12-foot fluorocarbon leader. Pull it out of my leader wallet here. So these things are pretty stiff, so you're going to have to stretch them out. So just give it a little tug. So you see how it's coiled. I'm just going to give it a little tug. Nice, consistent pull. Now it's straight. There's 12-foot section of our Stillwater summertime leader setup. The first thing I'm going to do is we like to use slip indicators here so we can get closer to the fish. This is a hairline, large 1-inch slip indicator. It's got a post in the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this through the hole on the post and then slide it up my leader. Then I'm going to pull the post, and how we keep these things in place is we make a little loop on top where the loop crosses, and then we push it back, the post back into the hole of the indicator. So now it'll float like this upright when you're fishing. So when you get a fish and you set the hook, this is what's going to happen. It's going to slide down to where your swivel's going to be. That way you can get the fish closer to you. I'm going to use the Loon Ergo knot tool. I've got a little Loon ring right here that I have on it for my zinger. So Loon now makes swivels. The large is rated for 20 pounds. The medium is rated for 16 pounds. And the small is rated for 9 pounds. We're going to go a small on this one. The fish here at the lake, they will try to eat a large swivel. So you'll get a lot of missed strikes because of that large swivel because the fish are eating it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a nail knot to this, to the end of my 12-foot fluorocarbon tapered leader. I'm just going to thread it through. Take the tool, I'm going to set the swivel right in the groove with part of my thumb on top of the knot, or the line. I'm going to fit both of the sections of line through the groove, and I'm going to hold that down. I'm going to take the tag in, and I'm going to wrap that tag in 5 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to take that tag in, I'm going to put it down, back down through this groove till it comes out the other side. Now I'm going to pull that tag in taut. So now you have both the tag end and the line. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this knot wet, because knots will break like this if you don't get them wet. Okay, so then I'm going to take the tag in, I'm going to keep it tight, and I'm going to take the main line and keep it tight, and I'm going to push the loops that I made around the tool off of the tip of the tool. So now I have a nice clean nail knot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this down to the swivel. Again, use lube. You don't want to fray your fluorocarbon on the way down to that swivel. Make it nice and tight. Then I'm going to trim the tag. For that, I'm going to use the Rogue nippers. Clip it right off. Now my swivel's set in. Now I'm going to add another 3 feet of tippet. This is a 12-pound tippet, so I'm going to run at least 3x tippet on this. And I'm going to run 3 feet because typically in the summertime we're fishing about 15 feet. Grab your nail knot tool. Thread your line through the grooves. Wrap it 5 times. Run your tag in down through the groove again underneath all those loops you just made. Get it wet. Pull it tight on the main line and the tag in while pushing it off the tool with your forefinger. There you have another nice clean nail knot. Now you're going to slide it down to the swivel. Get it wet. Slide it down. Check your knot. Clip your tag. For Lake Almanor and other lakes, I like to run a loop knot to my balanced leech. So you're going to make a loop knot, basically an overhand knot. You're going to take your tag in and you're going to run it through the eye of your fly. Standard balanced leech. Now the reason I use these loop knots is because it gives the flies more action underneath the water. Then you're going to run your tag in back through your overhand knot right through the center. Slide it down close to your fly. Then you're going to wrap your tippet with the tag in 4 times. Then you're going to run your tag in back through the back of your loop knot and pull it down tight. There you go. Nice loop knot for that balanced leech to swim nice and easy. Clip off your tag. Now this setup's ready to go. Now, if I wanted to, I can add a little tag in with a triple surgeon's knot about 1.5 feet, 2 feet up from your balanced leech. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie in a tag to a midge here. Just going to do a quick triple surgeons here. Doesn't help that this table has holes. Okay. Now I'm going to clip off the tag into that triple surgeons. And then I'm going to tie in my midge with a loop knot. Nice and tight. And clip off the tag end. And there you have it. Now what I'm going to do is I really like these Rogue rigging foams. You can pre-rig a lot of different leaders. So what I do is I just put it on the foam. Then I just put the flies right into the foam. Now you can see I have 6 of them pre-rigged. What I do is I take the Rogue tippet post, and I run it down through the middle, put the tippet post on, and then I take the ring, screw it right onto my bag. All ready to head out to the water and ready to go.